Yeah, hello everyone. So today we are in Serbia, in Kraljevo, visiting our fellow ACR stormer, Nikola, StheP1973, whatever it means. I don't know. We'll ask him what it means. So we didn't rent any place. Nikola was kind enough, friendly enough, very nice, and he invited to his place. We are staying here 24/7, trying rock here. Pretty much that's all we do now since we arrived. So yeah, our guest, we are guests of Nikola today. So, but our guest of our podcast is Nikola, as always. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here.
Inviting us. So this is I got this gift as always.
Yeah. Should I dress it right now or later on? I will later on like go and change it during the podcast.
This is size large. I think it should
large.
Be large.
Yeah. It should large is large is okay.
Because cool.
Large is okay.
Hello streamers, whose was a great idea to meet? That was my crazy idea to go around Europe and meet as many as possible of ACRs. Okay.
Okay.
Full shot of this. That's it. He'll be like mono.
Ajde. Živeli.
Mono podcast.
Živeli. Cheers.
Živeli.
Isvikata in Lithuanian. I need to add that.
Shut your ears. You have Nikola Jokic.
Nikola Jokic.
Jokic is a star here, yeah.
Jokic is a legend.
He's a big man. But Vlade Divac is from this town.
Yeah, Vlade Divac is from this town.
Yeah, Vlade Divac is his cousin.
Not my cousin, but yeah. Funny story. I told on my stream, but I don't know if I told you. Vlade Divac almost hit me one time with a car.
Oh shit!
Did you know that?
You would have been you would have been lucky.
Yeah,
hit by a lot of dude.
It was like I will tell you a precise year. It was 2014, I think, like around that 2013-14. Like I was walking like you didn't pass like through that part of the town, like near the state building. Like, you know, and I was crossing the road, and like suddenly, like I wasn't watching, like it wasn't pedestrian street or anything. Like I was just crossing the road, like in the middle of a road, and just like in front of me, like a black Benz, like E-Class. It was E-Class. I remember everything. Like just like slam on a brake and brakes, like literally in front of me, and I was like shocked. Like
careful, who are these drunk fools?
Fools! Oh. Look flat, fuck you.
We haven't seen them. We're not drunk yet. We're just starting.
Yeah, we started like this morning, but he is lacking. Like, and I noticed right now that he didn't drink at all rakia. Me and his friend drink shit ton of rakia from morning. He didn't like. This was his first one. Nah, in the Brnara you had.
Yeah, I only had like few Serbian coffees. Yeah.
Stop slang.
Yeah, can we stop? I'm talking about poker. I think we are poker players.
Yeah. Just poker street. Damn it.
5 minutes of poker talk and then come back to Rakia.
Allowed to smoke on the stream.
Up to you. I mean, it's your choice.
Yeah.
It's okay to get high
and play poker roller. Well, depends how big your bankroll is and what stakes you're playing.
If you got a bunch of money, of course it's safe. So, okay, as always, first question. How the fuck you started playing poker?
Whoa! It is like a long question. You haven't met my aunt that lives like above. She has a son, like my cousin.
Okay.
Like, you know, he is a math teacher, but he's like a hooligan also.
He's a math teacher and a hooligan?
And a hooligan. Yeah, that is great. Same person. Like, yeah. And he's a Red Star fan. And you know, I'm Partizan fan, and there is like a huge rivalry.
Yeah.
Like, you know, since we were kids, like, you know, but we love each other, like, you know, cousins, haha, like that. We were fighting as a kids, like a lot, but we love each other. Like, you know, we always call each other, go out there, even though like we are always in argue, we fight, like stuff like that. And one day he was living in Belgrade, and I went at his place. and he had exams like to check up, like and he was playing like back then. It was 2006 when Facebook like just was starting in Serbia, and he was playing. I didn't know what Facebook is like back then, and he was playing Zynga poker.
Oh, Zynga, standard.
Yeah,
everyone started from Zynga.
Yeah,
I've never played it though.
And he was like, "Yo, sit here like a play, like a poker level exam, like those."
Wait, is the VOD saved? Can I watch later? I will upload it on YouTube, so you can follow my YouTube, subscribe my YouTube channel, and it will be there. I will upload all podcasts on YouTube. Couldn't upload those in Greek because Greece just sucks on internet. Sorry about it.
About what?
Interrupting you, Mr.
No.
Mr.
It's your stream. Like I am a guest here. So yeah, and he was grading the exams, and I played like, and I remember like one time I had like, I don't know, like pair of kings and queens, and guy had like aces and deuces, and he won the pot, and I was like, how the fuck I had like a kings and queens like that is stronger than aces and deuces, like how the fuck he won the pot? Mm-hmm. I remember that like excellently, like it was like 2006, like something like that. What year it was? Mm-hmm. And then after that, like we started to play like every day. I created Facebook account. Like when you check, like when I created Facebook account, it's when I started like to play poker, and then we played together. Like it was a lot of like a lot of breaking rules, like multi tabling, like how do you say collusion, a lot of collusion, like there. And then we have another cousin like playing with us, so it was like a way collusion. But it was 2006. I was just playing for play money. I never played for real money. Like I wasn't even 18. Like And then after that, like a couple, like my brother, like started to teach me, like, yo, open these cards, like like he doesn't know like poker that much, but he knows like a little bit, like and he started to show me up, like to tell me like what cards to open from which position and stuff like that. And then after that, one of my friend, like it was popular poker after dark, like continue old series, And me and my father were used to like it was around like a midnight, 1 a.m. when it started like to air, and usually like I stay awake like with my father and we watch together, like maybe drink beer or two. Like I was around like 18, like I don't know.
No, nice.
and friend like made like a PokerStars account, and there was like a free roll going on, like but you need to qualify like during the weekdays you play like a round 1, and if you advance to round 2, like there were like a 2K, like a prize pool, like something like that. And I started like to play there, then I won like a couple of cents like from those free rolls, and then those stars like sitting loose, like it was like 25 cents, 50 cents, like a 90 man, 180 man, like 90 man, like those. That's how I started. Like after that, like, just like long road.
So, but like most of the time you played as a recreational, no?
Yeah, majority of the time I played like as a recreational, and then I started like to study when PokerStars like put out like that PokerStars school, like when it just came out, like it was like a pretty old thing, like I don't know how many, like PokerStars school, how many years he has, I don't know. And I started like they had like some free content like to learn, like to start to study, and I started to read like pretty like constantly. I was still like a recreational player, like I was even going to college, like I was studying, and then like I started to earn like nice constantly like money from poker, like and I figured it out like later on, like I'm. At the beginning it was like, yo, get some money, go into town to have money, like to drink, like, and to have some fun, like to blow it away on a drinks, like I wasn't like doing that like as a real job or anything like a serious. And then after that, like when I was getting like a more and more, like I was like, yo, I can earn some money from this, maybe I should chase like, this career. That's it.
So when did you decide to like become a full-time?
I was at a college, I think like third year, like something like that, and I was constantly like final tabling like every day, like attorneys, and constantly like every single day like earning like a pretty nice amount of money until it collected like to every single month at least like a 2-3K like USD like per month like constant. And I was like, yo, I'm earning like a solid money. Like I should like focus a little bit more, like study more and pursue it, like this dream.
Yeah, but in Serbia probably you don't need to make that much money.
No, you don't need. I was living like a lord like back then, like literally.
Because in like Western countries, it's a bit more difficult. If you play poker, for example, I don't know, like even in the UK, probably you still need to make like 2K to pay all expenses and stuff.
Rent also is is a lot expensive in the UK than here. Sorry.
Short break.
Sure. Here we're back.
Ad break. Drink this beer. It's called, I don't know, I cannot drink.
StheP1973. Sorry guys for that. I was coughing, so I run out of the stream so I don't cough in the mic.
So yeah. So how old you? How many years ago you became like a full-time poker player?
Like 6 years ago, 5-6 years ago.
And what about streaming? When have you decided to stream?
Like 3 years ago, I decided to start the stream. It was on March 17th, 3 years ago, like almost 3 years ago, like 2 and something. I signed up with the Stormers 24th October. Like it is 2 years, like in 24th October. That's it.
But you already played poker before you became.
Yeah.
And you were like full-time player.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was playing like a grinding, I was full-time player, like already like a drop like college. Like I was earning like nice amount of the money like for the Serbia, like pretty nice amount of the money. But I was blowing away, and then like a downswing, like I hit it, like pretty nice downswing, and then I decided to start the stream. That's how it went.
Yeah, I asked other Stormers. It's like when I spoke to Constant and Nikos, he said that he's like more of a streamer, but not a poker player. You're another guy, so you're more like a poker player, and then
I consider myself like more like a poker player, but nowadays like it's changing. I don't know, like nowadays like lately like I care a lot more about the stream than to my poker, like and stuff like that. Like so I don't know, like I'm like maybe 50-50 right now, but I was like for sure like till recently like more poker player than a streamer. Hello, StheP, nice to meet. Nice to meet you too. Also.
Yeah, best trick is a Lithuanian guy. Hello, is it Serbian beer? Yeah, this is like a local stuff.
Cheers. Živeli.
Živeli. Yeah, iz Svikata is Živeli. Cheers.
Iz Svikata. I cannot learn that word. Like I've been asking all the time. How do you say it? Iz Svikata.
Yeah, difficult.
No.
Yeah, so like when you're streaming, income from streaming is like very nice addition to playing poker, because when you play poker without any additional income, it becomes kind of very difficult. So this is the reason you decided to stream, just to have like additional income.
Yeah, it brings more and more stability. Like you have like a fixed paycheck like from the stream. Like like each month like you will like receive that and that money. And it cannot like happen like like this month like I'm on a downswing, like it happens like for whole fucking month, like it gets you like you get like frustrated.
Yeah, we all
know
that. So we all
when you run
that.
out of poker, you get like a little bit frustrated. You're not thinking clearly, like and you still like need like to have like something to lean on. And like streaming is that like a lean on. If I'm doing bad at poker, like I have like paycheck like to lean on, like like that is like pretty nice. If I'm like doing good at poker, that's like pretty awesome. Like I have like a bonus,
Well, здорово, братишка.
Здорово, brother.
Шивали. На здоровье. Oh fuck, am I drinking again?
Yeah, you are.
Живли. Break from talking. More important things to do.
Yeah.
Живли.
So where
Yeah, Marius is there.
Marius is there chilling.
He's not doing chivalry.
Yeah, he is doing. He is a drinker. He is a drinker, and he adores rakia. He is better drinker than generals. But generals is also nice. Chivalry.
Chivalry.
Hi.
What was the thing you were talking about?
What?
Streaming. I was.
Streaming,
Yeah, we're streaming.
About income,
yeah.
stability, brings like a streaming, and that's it.
Yeah, I always said like if you play poker, it's very kind of important to have additional income because it might take 1 month, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, depends what you're playing at.
Even when you grind, like if when you are like just professional poker player, you have like a bankroll, and you have like I always had like a fat bankroll, and I have like some money like to lean on. But you never know like when downswing like occurs, and especially like if, for example, like I'm on a downswing, I have like money, I have my role like as surely as a poker player before streaming, and then some like huge expenses like come like out of nowhere, and then like you getting into troubles and stuff like that. And streaming like it brings like more stability, even if those like stuffs like endure. Like you can like carry on.
Yeah, sure. They're very nice to stream. So, can you imagine like if you stop playing poker, would you still be streaming, or you are just solely doing it because of that money?
I would probably still streaming. I don't see myself like a quitting poker anytime soon. I don't see myself. But if I quit like poker, if something happens, I don't know. I would probably like continue to stream. I don't know.
Hey.
Hi, Almata. Hi. Endorphin.
Tanik is asking about your nickname, so we can speak about your nickname. Where did it come from? You're not 1973 born.
No, I'm not. I'm 1990.
You look like 1975, but not 19.
Yeah, 97 because of the stash.
That is just a bad joke. Yeah. Actually, Nicole is younger than me.
Yeah, I'm 32 years old.
1975 got nothing to do with his.
15 March. 15 March, 1990. That's so 32 years old soon, in March. 33.
1989.
1990. But
1990.
But the thing is, I started with the generation, into school with the generation of 1989. So all my generation is 1989. All my generation, school meets and everything. So my generation is 1989. And when for example, if you're and somebody asks you yo, what year you are, if I say a 1990, they link me up with 1990 generation, So most of the time, during when I was a kiddo, it was easier to say when somebody asked what year you are born, 1989 instead of 1990, So it's easier to not explain, because everybody asks you yo, have you been with this into school? Have you been with him into school? So it's easier to explain. So just tell a 1 year older.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So how did your nickname come?
That is a different story.
Why are you telling that story?
I was telling about the year. The nickname, nothing important. It's just old nickname that I used when we were playing a Counter-Strike. Nothing special.
Why it is 1973?
It is as the P. It was Sean the Paul. So as the P 1973, his year of birth. I was listening to dancehall music back then, and back then Sean Paul came out with a Get Busy, and that's I don't know, I picked up that one as a kid in 2002. From Singer in 2002 I made that nick and just a stick and that's it.
Okay.
Everywhere I used and that's it.
He will stream
OnlyFans still. Yeah, probably OnlyFans.
He's thinking about that. Guys, have you asked any questions? I will check if there are any questions there. Yeah, if you want to ask any questions, guys, just exclamation point question. Don't have that many questions, but
let me retweet that. Like, yo,
I want to know what is the most rakia Nicola has drunk in a single night.
we didn't drink like that much. Like when since you were here.
No. What was the most you could drink?
I never drink like till like I cannot drink anymore. But I drink like a liter and a half. Like
liter and a half. If I drink this thing, you will find me dead in the evening. This is like for sure.
But I could drink more when I drink like that liter and a half. Like a couple of times I drink like for example kill whole bottle like that is like a liter, like, you know, and then like crack like drink like half of another bottle. Like happened like a million times.
And we got back to Rocky again. No poker anymore. So.
No poker.
No poker talks today.
Now you will pull out like a Twitter there and you'll see the questions.
I had a question. Oh, do you treat poker like professionally and you study things, or?
Yeah, I treat it.
How much time do you invest in
studying?
Yeah.
Not like lately, almost none. Like from time to time. But before, when I was streaming, I was studying every single day. Like I know I had a routine, like wake up, like have a breakfast, everything, and then like sit at the PC, like hour of studying, around hour, sometimes two, sometimes like around hour, like, you know, and then I fire up like the tables and start the session, like every single day. But nowadays, like when I started to stream, especially when I signed the contract with ACR, I didn't have like that much time. Like I was streaming like a crazy. I was streaming like 300 plus hours, like on my channel. It was insane. Like I was literally like sleeping and streaming, like literally. I didn't have a life, like for real, like. And when I like gather like a little bit like more like a viewership, when I didn't need to stream like that long. Like then like I started like to study like a little bit like more like back, but not as much as I used to study. Still like I need to study more.
Yeah, it's always like that. You want to study a lot, but you know, we are human beings. We are weak, and so.
Friend Nicola, unblock me on your channel. I won't troll you. Okay, I will.
You will. Maybe. So how do you study? Like, what is if you are studying? Because for me, of course, I'm always saying like I will study a lot, blah blah blah, yada yada, and then you always find not kind of excuses, but it's, you know, when you stream, when you play, you need to dedicate a lot of hours for that, especially with, and also if you have like family, you need to spend some time with them, and when you need to, what I wanted to say, fuck.
About the studies.
Now, look, it's from my own experience. If I wasn't streaming, but only playing poker, probably I would study way more, because it would depend more on my profit. I mean,
same.
But now it's like when when you are streaming, you know, I will come, I will stream this, I will stream this amount of hours, I will get this amount of money, because you can calculate pretty much precisely what you're gonna get, like a decent salary.
Yeah.
When you play poker, you can calculate whatever you want. You can be minus 2,000 one month, minus 1,000 another month, then zero. Then it's like kind of, you don't have that guaranteed amount of money.
There is no variance. Like there is no variance when you are also receiving like a paycheck.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, because you know that you invest that time and you will get that money. If you're only playing poker, it's not like that. If you just play and invest a lot of hours in playing, it might mean that you will lose even more money. Yeah. And then you need to kind of shift between playing and studying, because if you study like 50 hours and play 50 hours, it might be like 3 times better than playing 100 hours.
Yeah, I know.
But when you stream, you can, you know, no matter how bad you run, you get the salary.
Yeah.
It depends.
You have something to lean on, like what.
It depends what limits you play, you know. But if you play 600,
if you're a good player, then you will earn like even way better. There are some people that are like a sponsored player, and that they are like a losing player, and they use like that like a money to cover like their bankroll. But if you're a profitable player, like I treated like paycheck as a paycheck. Paycheck is separate from my poker bankroll.
Mm.
And the poker, like if I am doing good, I will withdraw some money and I treat it as a bonus. Like, you know?
Yeah, it's the same for me. It's like you get a salary and then it's like annual bonus.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
working,
Literally like
yeah,
that.
working, and yeah, you need to find that way to treat money coming from poker like that. Like, because if you don't treat it like that, you have a hit. You go to fucking, I don't know, in Europe, in Greece, in Tenerife, whatever, you will splash that money for a like 5-star hotel, or maybe you're gonna buy I don't know, brand new car by hitting one tournament, and then you will be on downswing, and it's pretty much
variance when you are living solely from poker can be brutal. Like can be like a really brutal. And the thing is like when I started to live from poker, like it was like a stable like for like I don't know, like almost like a year. I was like almost every single month like a profitable, and those months that I weren't profitable wasn't that bad. Like, you know, like, and I was like a crushing like year like a constant like a profit, like a year, almost a year, and I decided, yo, okay, I can like live out of this. And I was like earning like another like almost like a year, like a
Oh,
constant.
Tony Warriors.
Yo, Tony, what's going on?
Yeah, we'll be visiting Tony Warriors in 1 month, I think.
In England last ago.
Yeah, we're gonna go to England and drive on the opposite side of the road. We'll see how it goes.
That's what we thought like last night. Like he asked me about the England, like do I like England or hate, like what do I like, what do I hate? And I told him like, yo, I love England in general, but there are two things like because why I cannot like live in England. One thing, first thing is like they are fucking driving on a wrong side of the road. Like, come on. Get your shit together. Like, you need to drive on the right side of the road. Like, right. It's a right side of the road. And second thing, the weather. Like, it's too cold for me. Like, they're like all like. But you told me like last night. Like, it's not like that rainy.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not raining every day in London. I lived in London for 6 years, and it rains probably less than half of the time. I'm pretty sure about that. I've never experienced too much rain in London. I don't know about like other places in the UK. I haven't been to too many. So yeah, back to poker. What we speaking about?
Yeah, about the earnings, like, and dancing, like. So I was like earning like for a year, like a stable income, like surely out of the poker. And then when I decided like, yo, I will live out of this, like one more year, almost a year, like I was still like every single month like profit easily, like manageable, like pretty nice money. I was like a splash, like literally. And then like a downswing, like it hit me mentally, like I went through like.
So you played more tournaments or
yeah,
mixed
at the beginning when I was like grinding, like surely for a living, I was grinding like just cash games, like I was grinding no limit 50, like usually 4 or 6 tables, like no limit 50, a regular one, like not Zoom or fast forward or how is it called, like a regular.
Where did you play in Poker Stars back then?
I used to play like, but I quitted Poker Stars. I didn't play on Poker Stars since they like revoked like Supernova Elite. Like on that day when they revoked,
most people
I quitted that day, and the pros like started like to berate. Like I remember Ike Hoxton like berated, and who else like also was against like that like. And that's when I decided to stop playing on a Stars. I switched to party poker, and I played on a party poker there. I grinded a lot there on a party.
And then, what is the situation of poker in Serbia?
In Serbia, like
online. I mean online.
Online, like how do you mean? What is the situation? Like we have a players, but sites like we can play like on a couple of sites. Like we are banned from Stars and party poker now. Like we cannot play on Stars and party poker.
And 888 as well.
888. I'm not sure about. I think like we cannot play at 888. Like also like those 3 we cannot play. Everything else we can. But we have like also like a poker like pretty nice poker players like here, like Serbian poker players. We have like my favorite Serbian poker player is Ognjen Čekularac. He plays the highest stakes, like the pot limit Omaha, even in Rozvadov, or you can see him like he usually plays like 200, 400, like pot limits, like online. Like he's a killer. Like he's third on Serbian all-time money list, but online like he has like shit ton. He won like he has a couple of titles. I think he has like two scoop titles, spring championship. Yeah,
but mainly in Omaha.
What?
Mainly in Omaha.
No. He plays also Texas Hold'em, but he's very good in Omaha. One of the best in the Omaha.
Okay, what else are we gonna speak of? Or are we gonna drink raki?
Well, power the question.
Power the question.
I will turn on the lights. It's getting like a little bit dark. Huh? It's better.
Yeah, good. It was good as well. Yeah, let's check questions, and then the topic will evolve eventually.
I didn't like retweet it like for the questions.
Does alcohol help you win a lot of money in poker?
Nah, alcohol is definitely minus EV. Alcohol is definitely minus EV, like for sure. But like it affects, but depends. Like on some persons, like more, on some persons less. Like it depends. Like you need to be concentrated when you are playing poker. And alcohol affects your concentration. And now, like, if you can control your concentration, then you can drink like alcohol. Like, in my opinion, like it's a little bit more complicated, but yeah.
Yeah,
Alcohol and poker is a science. Let's go.
I would highly recommend not to use alcohol when you're playing poker, but it depends the way you look into the game. If that game is just for fun, then sure, you should go for it. Even when you're like a professional player, sometimes, it happens. But no, alcohol and poker shouldn't be mixed. Favorite daily tournaments?
Favorite daily tournaments?
Yeah, do you have like...
I have when first time like early special like came out on ACR, like it was so soft, like, and still it is insanely soft, Ernie. Like I final table that bitch like all the time, like a million times I final table, but I never won it, and I won like every single tourney, and it's because I cursed myself. Like I told like when it came out like that tourney, I told like, yo, this tourney is so juicy, so good, like yo, I will win this easy, like in less than a month. Still, I haven't won it. I finished second, I think, twice in early special, and that's it.
So I will teach you how to play heads up in 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably like, when you get to final table, it's the game changes so dramatically, like from a game perspective.
ICM stands like a lot on a final.
Like most people do not understand, but the game changes like dramatically.
A lot.
Like 90% of people don't understand that, like how much this model
like a couple of times. Like first it changes like drastically on a final table bubble. Like first there, then on a final table, it's totally
but there you just type in your ass and
like,
sit, and wait for money to get if you got a small stack.
Like then,
but on final table,
you get like a shock how many people that doesn't know even ICM, like standard, like a knowledge, like for example, like yo, you have like a shit ton of shorty stack and you're jamming like I don't know, like base deuce zooted, like I don't know what the fuck you are doing with your life, but yeah.
One thing is to jam, another thing is to
call. Like totally different. You don't have like a fold equity. Like we all know that.
There is a lot of ICM you can jam pretty wide because they cannot fucking call. If you call, then you're proving the point that you have no idea about what it means,
Yo, Rakia.
Okay, let's go. I still have it.
Is that like Apple one or this one? This one is way stronger than that I'm
holding. It should still be Apple. StheP has done many 20-hour stream. When will General do a 20-hour stream? Oh, I've done it, but it was a long time ago, and I've done 24 hours. I tried to do 36, but that was too much for me. We did like 30, I think. It was back then when I streamed in Lithuania. When there was a first wave of coronavirus and the first quarantine, this motherfucker, little
Back there.
he got corona, and we were playing in the same flat, so we needed to quarantine ourselves for 14 days just to stay in one flat.
In the same room.
Yeah, so we did the 24-hour stream there then during that time, because I have a family. It's not that easy for me to do 24-hour stream and stuff like that, because I need to wake up and do my family things. Do you like Bob Marley? I love it, but I think he loves more. But yeah, Bob Marley, I love it. I love it. I love it. Even though I don't look like Rasta or whatever, but
even I don't look like a Rasta.
Yeah, but I love the idea of Bob Marley's music, freedom and love and friendship and all that shit.
Love and
love
and live.
Love and live, yeah.
Uhai. Strong. And this one is even weaker than this one. This one burns.
Two cool streamers on one screen. I'm not dreaming. Hi. Do you have to pay taxes on poker winnings in Serbia?
Listen, don't speak, nobody speaks about taxes in Serbia.
There are no taxes.
Because government will hear, because I don't know speak how we screw the government, and government will hear, and then they will fix those leaks, bro. So don't ask about taxes.
Yeah, he pays all entitled taxes. He's a very good citizen of Serbia.
Like all the taxes I'm paying.
Yeah. Regarding taxes, you need to pay taxes in most countries. There are very few countries where you don't need to pay taxes on, on your profit from gambling. There are in Europe probably 3-4 countries: UK, Malta, maybe I think Bulgaria is even.
No, I don't think Bulgaria.
Even, at least on Google.
Malta, I know.
It's changed.
I know UK. I know Malta. Sorry, I have some. UK, Malta, Isle of the Man, but that is UK.
Yeah, this is UK. Yeah. This is part of UK.
Where else? There is a couple more places.
There are, I think. Yeah, but in all other countries, if you declare money, you need to pay taxes because it's your income. What do you feel for poker? Passion or a way of working? Yeah.
That is pretty complicated question, even though it's so simple. Sometimes, some days, I love poker with my passion. It is my a huge part of my life. Poker, it's huge part of my life. And of course, we all love the game. We are all here because we love the game. Is that right? But sometimes, especially streaming, force it to feel it like a job. A lot like a job. And there are two different feels, poker, like a job. When you're grinding and when you're streaming. Also, I got a feeling it is a job. When I got a responsibility, when I was leaving out just out to the poker, I treated this is a job. But I loved, adored my job. When I was a grinder, and I was respecting the game and everything. This is adoring, loving, literally in love. When you see the girl that is hot, a lot, and she has something same way, totally same way. And then but sometimes when you are I don't want to play, I want to go out to have some fun, but I have to pay. I need the money, or now when I need the hours or stuff like that, then it got a feel it is a job, and sometimes you don't want, you just want to relax, but you need to grind, that is the part that I don't like.
But it's kind of cool when you have a job and it's only sometimes a job.
Yeah,
for most people it's always a job.
Yeah,
for me, it's I don't know. It happens. It's like kind of mixed thing. Sometimes you feel guilty when you're even working, and I especially feel this during summer. This summer we went to like my mother has a house near to the sea, so we went like for entire summer there. And it's fucking 25 degrees outside. It's hot and it's lovely. You know that your daughter would like to go to, I don't know, sea, pool, whatever. And then you kind of need to work. And if you had to work, you would just go and work because there is somebody who can kick you out.
Yeah.
But when you're your own boss, you think you come start playing and okay, I shouldn't have played. I should go to see.
I know.
And then sometimes opposite happens. You need to do this, but you say, I'm fucking lazy,
For example,
but playing is different. Studying is more difficult. Playing, I can fucking play.
I have even harder story. Like it happened this winter. Like my grandma, not like grandma, like my grandpa's sister. Like we also call that grandma. Grandpa's sister. Like we also call grandma. I don't know how it is in Lithuania. Like cousin. Like,
sister of
grandpa.
Grandpa.
Yeah. We also call grandma, like and
just like
it's like a pretty close relative, like pretty close relative here, like and she passed away, like and I was like there, like first, like I was late with hours. I was streaming, like that was like a pretty hard part. Like I was streaming like a lot, and like my like a grandma like died, and I need to go to pay the respect. Like and fucking I was streaming till like 12, like, and I was like a vampire going in the midnight to pay the respect like to my dad grandma, like which is like for me like also hard part of the job. And also I couldn't even go to funeral because I was late with hours. I needed to stream and I missed the funeral, like which is like sad part of the thing. But sometimes you need to push, like I don't know.
Yeah, but even if you're hired, then you need to go to funerals, so probably boss will let you go. So you shouldn't be that harsh on yourself as a boss because you're your own boss.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just forget that you don't need to push yourself, or maybe you need to push yourself. But this is like another kind of hard part of poker.
But
it might seem like
listen to this, like this is a way better job than for me, like here in Serbia. Like we usually have like either like it's like from 7 to 3 or from 8 to 4, like working like some like companies or wherever you work from 7 to 3 or from 8 to 4, like and this job is way better than like regular job, like go to work like 7 to 3, like every single morning you need to wake, like if you are working like starts at 7 a.m. you need to wake up like 6 a.m. even before to shower, to prepare, like even if you're doing like office job, like to make up like everything, like you need like hour and a half to wake up, like before that, like literally you go to work, like, and after that like you're for nothing, like you're crushed.
Yeah, it's definitely
you need to sleep.
It's definitely true that for most people it would like look amazing what we do, but you get a total freedom. You can work in any place you want. Even if you look to my example, I could fucking travel for 2 months and still work. And
for example, I don't want to stream today, I will not stream today. Like I want to go there, I will go there. Like, and if I'm working there, like working like a regular job, I cannot do that. I need to ask my boss, like, yo, can I go there? Can I like really give me permission and stuff like that?
But again, it's kind of
here, like, yo, I want to go there, I will go there. Simple, like gives you a freedom.
It's kind of a huge advantage, but as I said, there is that thing that you don't have a boss, and sometimes you need to push yourself to do things, or maybe not to do things, like not to play poker today. Because sometimes if you start playing, you play 12 hours, especially if you don't stream. When you stream, you still got like, I will make that money, and you don't give a shit from poker. But if you're only playing poker, you play like for 12 hours, you have a downswing, yeah? You play for 12 hours, you have losing session, then when you go to bed, you sleep, I don't know, probably 6 hours. You wake up and think, okay, maybe today I'm not gonna play. I'm definitely gonna fucking play if you're not. You will eat breakfast and say, ah, fuck it. No, I will play.
What is
I need to make.
I will play. I will play. Like, yeah, I got you. I got you. Like,
when you run bad, you know. It's like,
no, I will take a break today. Like, I'm running bad. Like, I need to take like a 1 day break. Like, you know. Then you have a breakfast and stuff like that, like you know, and then you sit at the PC, like, yo, should I fire?
Because you never know how your month gonna end. You still wanna make money. It doesn't matter, like.
But there is a difference. Like, if you are like a good player and still plus CV, if you're on a downswing and but you're a good player, you're on a plus CV, like, you know, like that. If you play more volume, like, you will overcome that variance. Yeah. But there is also contra to that. Like, if you're like making mistakes and playing badly and thinking that you're not, and you continue to play like that, it will like crush you. You will lose. Like, and I see like a couple of people that were like top-notch players, like killing it, like, you know, and then they went on a downswing and they don't like know how to take a break, and all they need is just like a 2 weeks, like week or two out of the poker, and they will be again like crushing it, but they want to go like over it, like to run.
But it comes to mindsets, everything. Like, yeah. Like you need to have like a proper mindset for a poker player, and you know, most people like they kind of realize what they should do, but still lack of that mindset, which don't allow. It's
like,
for me the same.
They know what they should do, but they think that they are not yet in that spot that they need to do that. Like, you know, they think like, yo, like, it's not like that. Like, yo, I will just overrun the variance, like by playing more and stuff like that. But
no, I think you just feel that you're just following your, I don't know how it's called, like feelings. What is? There is like this little piece of that gambling in poker, which, you know, like, okay, maybe today I will come back and get everything back.
I can give you like a example of a person. I don't know if I should mention the names, but I can give you like a perfect example of a guy. He's banned now from Twitch, but like, I don't know, he's fair. Like, he was rude to some people, like fair to some people. Like, I don't want to go into it. Like, just as a poker player, poker side. Like, I don't want to get into drama. Shit don't die, like, guy. Like, he annihilated the last couple of years. Like, every single year he was making like 6-figure profits. Okay? And nowadays, like, he's downswing. Like, and he thinks like, yo, he's excellent poker. He's better poker player than me. Like, period. Like, you know. But nowadays he's like starting to make mistakes, and he thinks that he can overrun like a variance. Like, you know, instead of like all that he needs to do, like, take a break, and he would be back on his own. Like, literally. That's what I was saying about.
Yeah, let's check more questions, maybe. Questions from previous podcast. Which is your favorite tournament? He said already. My question would be, what has been your greatest achievement in poker, and which poker player do you admire? Okay.
Well, greatest achievement.
So how much money did you win the most?
The most.
The most.
There were periods like first time when I won, like I remember, like, it isn't my biggest score. Like, first time when I won like a 4 figures, like, it was like, wow, for me, like, you know. And then like it started like constantly like to win like a 4 figures. But I remember like one tourney, like on a GG, like I was playing a lot of satellites, and I won like I was winning like a $100 like tournament tickets, $200 tournament tickets. Like, I play like $10-20 like satellite for 100 or $200 tickets on GG, and I won like a $200 tickets. Like, it happened like almost every single day. I win like at least one, like you know. And I was chip leader like since the beginning, and it was juicy one. Like, it was like an event, like, I don't know. And it was like I think 8.4K up top, and we were like a free left, and I have like 2 times more than they added times 2, like more chips than them, like, you know. And they were like, yo, deal, like yo, should we like look at the numbers? I look at the numbers, like, it was like giving me like if it was 8.4K up top, it was giving me like like 7K, 7 point something, like, you know. and my father was next to me, and like yo, like don't give up, like you can do it, like you can do it, you can do it.
Take it down, fucker.
And I was like 3 hands in a row, 2 pair against like a stronger 2 pairs, 2 pair against stronger 2 pairs, 2 pair against stronger 2 pairs, like 3 hands in a row, and I'm lost in a jets. And I bust like a third was like 4.5k, something like that.
It's never a bad thing to make a deal, you know.
Yeah, like third was 4.5k, like but that wasn't like maybe I had even bigger score than that, like before. I had like one satellite win, package win on a party poker, 10k, like and I had like a 10k also score like on a party poker. Like it was like in 10k score was in 2016, package 2017. And I went to Punta Cana, like they played like party poker main event in the Dominican Republic. Like
how much was main event?
5.2k or
5,200.
Yeah, for free. 5.3, 5.3 or.
So you had a nice time there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. Like Dominican Republic, we were in the resort, like there. I cannot pronounce the name, but it was in Punta Cana, like city, like on the beach. It was pretty nice resort. Like I met like so many professionals, like professional poker player there. Like and back then, like I was just grinder, like not even like I wasn't even like professional. Like right back then, like after that, I like started to grind poker. But back then, like it was like semi like recreational, like And I went there, like and all the legend that I watch on the streams, like main events and those stuff were there. Like I was like a puppy, and they were all like a normal.
This motherfucker is type. These two
They're
guys
Rakia Crashers. Cheers. You want like this one or this one?
Put me that baby one.
Put you for it. Yeah, you want some rakia here? Ah, you have that one. Oh,
Yes, any.
right. Wait a second. Marius. Cheers.
No, also,
Cheers. With Marius. I cheer with Marius. Right here. Živeli. Cheers. Oh.
yeah, in Lithuania is like most of the time you don't pour yourself.
So other needs to pour you.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't know.
No, I'm not big drinker, so for me it's fine. Yeah, I'm just saying
that
that.
like some reason or like just like
I don't know. It's like most of the time in Lithuania you don't pour yourself. Somebody else has to pour.
somebody else. Yeah.
It's like I don't know.
But if you are in the bar and you order a beer and the waitress like brings you a beer and a glass.
No, it's different. It's when you
like
drink.
she pours you like.
No, it's when you drink with friends. I don't know, with friends and I don't know, whatever. You can pour yourself, but usually it's like I don't know, somebody else. I don't drink that often.
Yeah.
These days.
Marius drinks like
Marius
way better.
Marius started 14 years old, so he has a little experience. I started 14 years old as well, but.
Okay. We here like start to drink like since we are kids, like in Serbia. Like it starts like you have like all this and everybody run through that. Like as a kiddo, like since you start to walk, then your dad like when he's drinking the rakia tells you like yo put a finger inside and lick it, like So you as a kiddo like you put a finger inside of the rakia and lick it, like it's pretty like strong drink, like
they start early.
Yeah, and then after that, like what you do, but if a mom is not looking, like mom cannot look that, you take like a cap of a bottle and put it like in the cap of the bottle for the kiddo.
Best Drag is asking, StheP, are you grinding after smoking a joint? How can it affect?
It affect, and it affects a lot. Like, and I notice myself that I'm not like that plus plus EV like when I'm smoking.
If it drops
Yeah.
slightly, sometimes.
But it depends like in what mood I am. I can smoke like a lot and still to be focused and still like to win a turning like to crash like depends like in what mood I am. Like sometimes like smoking like takes away total attention from my poker and there is not a single chance I can.
If I went to play poker yesterday after a few sniffs of stuff, I would be sitting out all the time. It would be like, oh shit, it's gone.
He went first to sleep. He went first to sleep last night. Like me and Marius like stayed here, drank like a little bit more, smoked a little bit more. We watched like MMA fight. Like it was like a Serbian MMA. And Serbian sucked balls, like literally. First 5 matches we lost in a row. Like we didn't win. Like I didn't saw like a single match.
Not first 5, all 5.
Violet, my love, how are you?
Yeah.
Хочешь? You want?
Хочешь.
Хочешь, you want.
I know, it's in Russian.
Yeah. It's in Serbian.
Хочешь, хочу.
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 They're learning important words. Like they know, like they learned like a couple.
Hvala. Halava.
Wow.
Halava. Thank you.
Thank you.
Žaliva.
Ciao.
Ciao. What have been your greatest achievement? So what was your biggest score in poker?
That 10K on a party poker, but I don't know, like it was like 2016, like a shit ton of years ago. But I don't look it as a biggest achievement. I had like a lot of like different type of achievements like in poker. I had like a lot of scores like that are like a 4 figures. I think I had like more than 100 like so far, 4-figure scores. But mostly were like a 1K something, like I never had like that like a huge scores. I had like a couple of times like a 3K plus, like not so many, and that's it.
Yeah, there are like bunch of players who play. It's not that important to hit that big number. It's
important to be stable, like to grind, like if you're grinding on one stake, like one like how do you call it, like stake, one buy-in range. Like,
well, only took you 35 minutes to say hello. Sorry.
Yo, sorry.
We are busy drinking rakia.
He is lying. Like me and Marius were drinking rakia. He recently started to.
Yeah, I just. No. Yesterday, second time I smoked, I couldn't feel my legs and hands, so that's why I needed to go to.
Yeah. I know. We stayed here, like, and we watched like MMA. Like, Serbia. Like suck like a lot.
Yes. When is Nicola coming to USA? He said soon.
Violet, like I should have been like this summer like in USA. Then I moved, like I don't know, like I plan to go next summer, but I don't know. I have like apartment, like a new apartment, and I have like a shit ton of stuff to buy, shit ton of expenses. I don't know if I will be even able to go, like to apply for a visa to go to USA like this summer. But if not this summer, then next one, like for sure. Like I need to go to World Series. I need to play like a main event and stuff like that.
When I am making a storm across USA, that would be another dream come true if it happens. Yeah, I was thinking if this one goes well, we might do it next year in the USA. But needs a bit more expenses to be covered, like flight tickets, and then you need to rent a car and stuff.
But yeah, it's all.
What I learned during my life, it's never set barriers for yourself. I mean, the way it goes for me, it's always like 2 years ago, I haven't even imagined that I could do what I'm doing right now. It's like streaming. I'm the person who is not the one who can come in front of the crowd and start speaking. I'm not like super creative guy. I never thought that I can do this kind of things.
Same.
But I'm doing it. And then, like, regarding this trip, when I was back in school, you remember those movies like American Pie and then
comedies like
Road Trip, Euro Trip.
Yeah.
And you watch those and you think, oh, how fucking like sick would be like travel around Europe.
Yeah.
And like when I was 20 years old and etc. and so on, I couldn't do it because it was kind of pricey because you need a lot of money, and I did it now. It's like, you can never set barriers to yourself.
Yeah.
It can happen. It's just,
Especially now
if
when
you-
borders are open, you can travel like freely. Like before that, like you need a visa like for every country.
yeah.
And stuff like that. Now you don't need visa like for majority of European countries. That just go away. Like just you want to go there, go there.
Yeah, regarding visas, fuck, where is the password? Pass? I don't know, it's not coming.
Exhibition PV, baby. Baby night, what is that?
Yeah, fucking stupid.
I know better than you.
You make it, you know. Yeah, regarding visas, like, when I was still in school, it was, what was it, like, I graduated in 2006. So like 2004, 2005. No, yeah, I graduated 2006. So back then, like a trip to USA looked like to fucking space.
Yeah, same
Because
thing.
it was very difficult. You needed to get visa or green card or whatever. But because I was studying in a uni, I got in a program called Work and Travel, and I went to USA. But back then, when I was a kid, USA looked like, fuck, it's a dream.
Yeah.
You will never get there. Yeah, like you
Different
watch all of it
part
moves.
of the world. Like,
And then it again proves never set fucking barriers to yourself, because you can achieve whatever you want, even like craziest things. But the one who puts a barrier is you.
yeah.
I'm not talking about like becoming a cosmonaut, whatever,
No,
because
but
these are like
realistic stuffs. For realistic stuffs, like there is no barrier. Like literally, if you want to do and it's realistic, if you push yourself like to the limit, like just chase that dream, like that's the way.
even playing poker. Sometimes most people think, oh, how can I become professional poker player? How gonna society treat me? It's like, but you can do it.
Yeah, like society, like how society treats you as a poker player, like in Lithuania. Like I want to ask you here.
It's not like treating. I mean, no, but probably most of them don't know what you're doing for a living because. But if you say like if you're a poker player, probably most they have no clue what poker is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, gambling, whatever.
Here it depends. Like in Serbia, like I watch like first if it's young or old. If it's old, like then I said like either like I don't know if I'm in the mood like I say playing poker and streaming and they don't know what the fuck I'm speaking about. If I'm not in the mood, I said like some online stuffs.
Yeah.
Some online stuffs. Like and that's it. But majority like younger, like around our age, like maybe older than us and younger. Like I just say like a poker player, professional poker player, streamer, like and that's it. Like and everybody like especially younger, like yo, that's so cool. Like
And younger people. I mean, there are a lot of young people who would love to become streamers.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
especially like even some girls I met like young girls.
girls
18 plus like yo, so I can start to play the game like yo, I always wanted to stream like games on a Twitch, and I like sure I can raid you like if you can like yo, for real, I can push you like if you want.
I think in USA, if among teenagers, is streaming is like top 3 occupations they would like to do.
It's a brand new thing in Serbia, like a streaming for profession, like professionally streamer, like to be like either it is like a YouTube or a Twitch, like it is a brand new, and now like government like figure it out, it is a profession and they want to tax it, like so now they tax like all the streamers, all like stuffs like that. If you own like a YouTube channel, they tax it, like everything, they just tax it.
Yeah, but everyone needs to pay tax.
Hello SLV, how are you, bro?
Hey, what's up, Vika? Yeah, there is another question regarding society. What was the family reaction when he said he would be poker player? Did you say like I will?
Nah, it was never like directly like yo, I'm a poker player. It started like first like I already told like when I was a kiddo, before when I was playing just for fun, like I was making like spending way too much time on a poker, and like father and mother like yo, you're like playing poker like way too much, like fuck off, like you know, are you insane? Like you know. And after that, like what was the question?
Question: Can we get more rakia?
Yeah, of course. Cheers, bro. What was the question for real?
Yeah, family's reaction to.
Yeah, and then it was like recreational, like a playing, but I was spending way too much, and I was also a student, like I was studying, and usually my father, like that doesn't give a fuck, and my mom was like all the time, you're playing all the time, like get your book in your hands, like study, like you know what the fuck, you're playing all the time poker, like study a little bit, like finish studies, are you insane? Like find a job, like get the degree, find a job, like you're playing all the time and stuff like that.
My next target.
You know how parents are like yo, study, get a degree.
Yeah, this is a kind of difficult thing, you know. To me.
And listen to this, and after that, like when I started like to get money, so mom like all the time was like yo, get the book, like fuck the game, like you know. And when I start to earn, like, and start to buy like things that are pretty expensive, like especially for Serbia, they change the story, like totally, like change the story.
Yeah,
then, like mom is not like a whiny, like just like yo, okay, and that's it.
Yeah, in Serbia, probably easier to make that say express. What is English word?
Expression, no.
Expression.
No. I get you what you want to say, but I also cannot.
It's not that it's easier to amaze your family by the amount of money you can get from this job. You know, it's like if you get 3K in Serbia, it's like.
But also, like it's different story for me. I come like from pretty like smart. If you call like degree people are smart people, like everyone in my family has degree, like you know. And I'm like one of the kids that doesn't have like a degree, like literally like everybody has university degree, but I came like almost at the ending, like I proved that I can like finish my studies, like you know I give like 50 exams, I'm left with a 4, like you know I can finish my studies whenever I want, but I simply don't want, because I don't think like degree is grade of a knowledge or grade of a prestige. Like before that, like it was like a prestige, like yo, I'm engineer, like you know, and I should be respected because I'm engineer. Like why? Because you went like into slavery, into university for like I don't know, like, and pass some exams. Like I don't know, like that doesn't make you like more intelligent than me. Like you know, if I want, like if I love some stuff and I want to learn about some stuff, I will learn about some stuff the same way like you are learning, maybe even better. And their degree like doesn't that doesn't even matter. Like if you have degree or not, like if you love the stuff, if you are learning, if you are understanding the stuff, you will know maybe even better than someone with a degree.
Yeah, just you know that degree just proves that you
like just a title, like it just a title, like which is like nothing.
Yeah, who was your first contact with the poker? Like you said, your cousin, wasn't it?
Yeah, cousin, like my aunt's like son, like we call it like a brother, like also, like even though he is my cousin, but we call it like if you want to be precise, like brother from aunt, like brother from aunt, brato tetke, tetka means aunt, like so brother from aunt, like you know.
Okay, we can get one more. We can go through one more question, and I think we're gonna go to prepare for a heads-up game. It's in 14 minutes.
Oh, I need to also roll one like for the heads up. I need.
Yeah, Nicola will need to. He will be playing on his
My PC from my room there.
So let's.
Should I fire the stream also, or
It's up to you if you want to.
do you need like to catch something from my screen, like
your camera? I mean, I'll just you see it looks like that. So this is my camera. This is so all I need is just give me a call
to capture
on Discord
camera. But
I'll just put it here and
if I stream, I cannot like use, I think, the camera also on a Discord.
Yeah, probably.
So I will not stream. I will just play and call you on a Discord.
It's not gonna take that long. Yeah, let's go.
Greeting, Josh Abang. How are you, bro?
Yeah,
what's going on?
Yeah, let's go through the last question, and we always go through this question. What is the best advice you can give to a young person who is just starting to play poker?
Depends. Like if he decided that it will be like that career, like poker, it will be his career and no coming back, I will give him like a one advice. But if he's still thinking like, yo, should poker be my career, I will give him other advice. Like for the other person, like that he is still thinking about poker, I would tell like no way. Like you need like a stable income aside, then like treat poker as a hobby and try to study. Like if you want like poker, first like find a job, like find the income, then start to learn the game and start to improve yourself. Then when you start to earn like stable, like for a long period, then like switch it back like permanently if you want, like if you're already earning stable from poker. But for already like playing poker player that are just starting, like a bankroll management is like golden rule. Like first, like a bankroll management, like be, especially if you're living, like plan to live out of the poker, like bankroll management is a number one. And don't be afraid, like don't be like to lower down the stakes. Like if you're like you're on a downswing, you live out of the poker and you're on a downswing. Don't be afraid like to lower down the stakes. Like I know the mentality, like you think to yourself like, yo, I will learn like a lot less, like it will take like much more time to recover my downswing and stuff like that. But believe me like way better is to lower down your stakes and then like when you feel confident, move back up. Like that is my two advices that I will give.
Yeah, these are very good advices. First of all, it helps a lot if you have additional income when you play poker. And then, yeah, bankroll management is like 30% of your success.
Yeah.
I always said
like excellent poker player, but with bad bankroll management, you will like lose all your money, guaranteed. It can be awesome. What? Is internet like working? You're alive. No, I don't know.
But this is downloading. This is uploading.
Yeah, are we live? Are we live?
Can you still see us? Are we still on? We are
gone. Do you have like that turned off, like a viewers, like number of viewers?
I think it's some buggy thing.
Like because I was looking like zero.
It was always zero.
And I was like, did he start the stream? Like are we like in pre-record or something like that?
Should be other number, but no, it was always somebody.
You.
Oh, why is it happening like that? Yeah, we got 10 more minutes. We got 10 more minutes until heads up.
Yeah, I'll roll another one and I will go there, fire up my PC and.
Yeah, thank you for the podcast.
Oh, it was a pleasure, bro.
It was nice.
It was a pleasure.
It's really nice visiting Nicola. So I'll just fire a video of our trip from yesterday.
Yeah, we can also fire up like a live streams, like if depends like how long you will stay, like from some nature, like a stream if you want go to mountain or something like that. Depends.
We will see.
Yeah. See ya, guys.